Good morning children, welcome to the completion segment of chapter 1 rational numbers. In our previous classes we had discussed the representation of rational numbers on the number line and the existence of infinitely many rational numbers between any two given rational numbers. Today we will be completing exercise 1.2 on the basis of these discussions. Here is the first question for you. Represent these numbers on the number line. First is 7 by 4. Now there are two ways of representing any rational number on a number line. I am taking both of them one by one. First, let us have an idea that where this 7 by 4 lie on the number line. For this we divide 7 by 4. This gives us 4 ones are 4 and the remainder is 3. This means that the number is greater than 1 but smaller than 2. This means it will lie somewhere between 1 and 2 on the number line. Now let us see the denominator, it is 4 here. What does this tell us? That each single unit on the number line will be divided into 4 equal parts. What is a single unit? 0 to 1 is one single unit, 1 to 2 is another single unit, 2 to 3 is yet another single unit. So each of these units will be divided into 4 equal parts. Let us first mark 0, then 1 and then 2. We know that 7 by 4 will lie somewhere between 1 and 2. So I have taken 0, 1 and 2 on the number line. Now each single unit means 0 to 1 and 1 to 2. We will have to divide them into 4 equal parts. To divide a unit into 4 equal parts, we need to mark 1 less than 4, that is 3 points in between at equal gaps. First, second and third. These are the 3 points in between. In this way we have divided the first unit into 4 equal parts. Similarly, we will mark 3 points between 1 and 2, 1, 2 and 3. In this way we have divided each single unit into 4 equal parts by marking 3 points in between. Remember, the number of points we take is less than the required number of parts. Now we start marking the numbers. This is 1 by 4, this is 2 by 4, this is 3 by 4, this is 4 by 4 which gives equal to 1. Next will be 5 by 4, then 6 by 4, then 7 by 4 and then 8 upon 4 which is equal to 2. So this is the location of 7 by 4 and this point is exactly the location of 7 by 4 on the number line. Here you can see that we got the remainder to be 3 and the quotient to be 1. So after 1, the third line 1, 2, 3, the third line is representing 7 by 4 on the number line. Now we take one more way of representing it. In this method we took 1 and 2 on the number line in the beginning itself, but in the second method we won't be taking 1 and 2 on the number line in the beginning. We will reach 1 and 2 successively by starting number 0, then we will take 1 by 4, then 2 by 4, taking the numbers successively at equal gaps, we will reach to 1 and 2 in the way. 3 by 4, then 4 upon 4, this 4 by 4 is nothing but 1, then 5 by 4, then 6 by 4, then 7 by 4. Yes, we have got 7 by 4. This is 8 by 4 which is equal to 2. Now we got 7 by 4. This is the location of 7 by 4 and this point is the exact location of 7 by 4 on the number line. So we have marked 7 by 4 in two ways. It is up to you. You can choose any one of the two, whichever you feel it easy. Next we have question minus 5 by 6. We have to mark this on the number line. You can see it is a negative number, so obviously it will lie to the left of 0, and so we will take 0 on the right. Again, either you can divide one single unit into 6 equal parts by marking 5 points in between, or we can start taking numbers one by one from 0 itself. This will be minus 1 by 6, then minus 2 by 6, then minus 3 by 6, then minus 4 upon 6, minus 5 upon 6, and last minus 6 upon 6. This minus 6 upon 6 is equal to minus 1, and here we have the required number minus 5 by 6, and the exact location is this point on the number line. Is it clear to you? We have one more question. Represent minus 2 by 11, minus 5 by 11, minus 9 by 11 on the number line. Again we have this number line and the numbers are negative, so they will be on the left side of 0. So we take 0 on the right hand corner. Then again you can divide 0 to 1 single unit into 11 equal parts and mark 10 points in between and get the numbers, or we can do in this way also. Take up the numbers one by one successively. Minus 1 by 11, then minus 2 by 11. So we have got minus 2 by 11. This is the exact location of minus 2 by 11. Then this will be minus 3 by 11, minus 4 by 11, this will be minus 5 upon 11. This again has been asked, and the exact location will be this point on the number line. Then minus 6 by 11, minus 7 by 11, minus 8 by 11, this will be minus 9 upon 11. Exact location is this point on the number line. Then we have minus 10 by 11, and in last we are having minus 11 upon 11, which is nothing but equal to minus 1. So we have all these 3 points lying between 0 and minus 1 in this way. Is it clear to you? We move on to the next question. Write 5 rational numbers which are smaller than 2. Let us first mark 2 on the number line. We have 0 in the center, then 1, then 2. Here minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. We have to find 5 rational numbers smaller than 2. Clearly these 5 are rational numbers smaller than 2. So we can write them as the answer, but still let us find one more set of rational numbers smaller than 2. How we will find? We can get a rational number just in between 0 and 1, just in between minus 1 and 0, in between 1 and 2 also. Now how do we get a rational number between two given numbers? We take the mean of both of them. We had already discussed how to take the mean. Add both the numbers and divide by 2. So we can write rational numbers smaller than 2 are, first we take up minus 1, okay. Second one we will take between minus 1 and 0. How we will get the rational number between minus 1 and 0? Add the 2 and divide by 2. We had discussed that between any two numbers a and b, there lies a number a plus b upon 2 just in the middle of the two numbers. So between minus 1 and 0 we will take minus 1 plus 0 upon 2. This is the number lying just in the center of minus 1 and 0. Next rational number is 0 itself. Next we will take the number between 0 and 1. How we will get? Add the two numbers and divide by 2, and then the next rational number will be 1 itself. So, which 5 numbers we have taken? -1. Let us first solve it also. -1. Then add the two numbers, you will get -1 upon 2 itself. Then 0. Then 0 plus 1 is 1 upon 2, and then 1. So, these are the 5 rational numbers smaller than 2. Which 5 we have taken? -1, then -1 upon 2, then 0, then plus 1 upon 2, and then 1. These 5 rational numbers we have taken. Is it okay? You can still have one more set of rational numbers, another set of numbers which are smaller than 2. They are infinitely many in number. Next we have find 10 rational numbers between -2 by 5 and 1 by 2. Here the denominators are different, 5 and 2. So, the first step will be to make the denominators same by taking their LCM, and LCM of 5 and 2 will be obviously 10. Let us write the numbers once again, -2 by 5 and 1 by 2. Now, to make the denominator 10, we will multiply it by 2 and then in numerator also by 2. Here we will multiply by 5 to get 10 in denominator and then numerator also by 5. By doing this 2 and 2 can be get cancelled. In fact, by multiplying any number both in numerator and denominator, that number can be cancelled and the original value of the number remains the same. That is why we multiply in numerator as well as denominator. Now, what do we get? We get -4 by 10 and here 5 by 10. Now, the denominators are same and we can write the rational numbers in between. Let us write rational numbers in between. They will be, this is -4 by 10, so we will start by -3 by 10, -3 upon 10, -2 upon 10, -1 upon 10, 0 upon 10, 1 by 10, 2 by 10, then 3 by 10 and 4 by 10. We can't take 5 by 10 because the number itself is 5 by 10. Now, let us count how many they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are 8 in number and we have been asked 10 rational numbers. We have to find 10 rational numbers in between, which we are not getting at this stage. This means we need to multiply -4 by 10 and 5 by 10 by one more number so that they become big enough to give us 10 rational numbers in between. So, think of one more number by which we should multiply both these numbers. Let us multiply both these numbers by 2. Then in numerator as well as denominator we will get 2 into 2. This will give us -8 upon 20 and 5 2s are 10 upon 20. Now, let us remove this answer because it is not helping us here, and we write a new answer. We have the numbers -8 by 20 and 10 by 20. So, we start from -7 by 20. We are writing rational numbers in between. -7 by 20, then -6 upon 20, -5 upon 20, -4 upon 20, -3 by 20, then -2 upon 20, -1 upon 20, 0 upon 20, 1 by 20. Let us count how many we have written. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We need one more, 2 upon 20. So, these are the 10 rational numbers between these two given rational numbers. You can take many more, there are still to be selected, and if we multiply by another number instead of 2, then we will get a different set of numbers. That also will be correct, because there are infinitely many rational numbers between any two given rational numbers. I hope this is clear to you. We move on to next question. Find 5 rational numbers between 2 by 3 and 4 by 5. Again, the denominators are different. First, we need to make them same. Then LCM of 3 and 5 is obviously 15. Let us write the numbers 2 by 3, 4 by 5. We will multiply it by 5 to get 15 in the denominator, then in numerator also, and here we will multiply by 3 both in numerator and denominator to get 15 in the denominator. This gives us 10 upon 15 and here 12 upon 15. Now the denominators are same. Let us find if there is any rational number in between. Just only one, 11 by 15, and we have to find out 5. So again we will multiply both these numbers by one more number both in numerator and denominator, so that the numbers become big enough to give us 5 rational numbers in between. Let us multiply by, I am multiplying by 4, you can choose your own number. This will give us 10 by 15 into 4 into 4, 12 by 15 into 4 into 4. This will give us 40 upon 60. 15 fours is 60 and 12 fours are 48. 15 fours is again 60. Now we have rational numbers in between. Let us write them. Rational numbers in between, they will be start from 41 upon 60, then 42 upon 60, then 43 upon 60, 44 upon 60 and 45 upon 60. So we have written 5 rational numbers between 2 by 3 and 4 by 5 in this way. Once again, take care, you can multiply by any number. I have multiplied by 4, you could have multiplied by 5, 6, 10 or even 100 also. Then also the set of numbers, we will be getting different answers, then different set of numbers, but they will be also correct. Next we have find 5 rational numbers between minus 3 by 2 and 5 by 3. Again the denominators are different. Let us make them same. Take the LCM of 2 and 3, it will be 6. We write the numbers minus 3 by 2 and here 5 by 3. Multiply this by 3, 3 2s are 6, then in numerator also by 3. Here we will multiply by 2 both in numerator and denominator. This gives us minus 9 upon 6 and 10 upon 6. Now we can easily write 5 rational numbers in between. You can just see. Let us write rational numbers in between. They are, we will start by minus 8 upon 6, minus 7 upon 6, you can take in the middle 0 upon 6 also, you can take 2 by 6, you can take 5 by 6. These are the 5 I have written, you can choose another set of numbers also. Here We easily got 5 rational numbers between minus 9 by 6 and 10 by 6. Therefore, we did not multiply it by any other number. Is it clear to you? Next we have find 5 rational numbers between 1 by 4 and 1 by 2. Again we will make the denominators same. 1 by 4 is alright. 1 by 2 we can multiply it by 2 to give us 4 in the denominator. Then we will multiply the numerator also by 2. What we get is 1 by 4 and 2 by 4. Obviously, we are not able to get any rational number in between at this stage. So, we will multiply both the numbers by one more number so that we can get 5 rational numbers in between. So, choose your own number. I am taking 10. Multiply both the numbers by 10. So, 2 by 4 multiply by 10 multiply by 10. We are left up with 10 upon 40 and here 20 upon 40. Now we can easily write the rational numbers in between. They will be start from 11 by 40. 11 by 40, 12 by 40, 13 by 40, 14 by 40 and 15 by 40. These are the 5 rational numbers between 1 by 4 and 1 by 2. Here I have multiplied by 10. You could have taken any other number also and then you could have got a different set of numbers. That too would have been correct. We have next question. Write 5 rational numbers greater than minus 2. Let us mark it on the number line. This be 0, then this is minus 1, this is minus 2, here 1 and here 2. We can take here 3 also. So, 5 rational numbers greater than 2. Obviously, these 5 are greater than minus 2. Greater than minus 2 we have to find and obviously these 5 are greater than minus 2. But we can still have one more set of numbers. In fact, not one more, many more set of numbers. We are taking up one more set of numbers. Rational numbers greater than minus 2 are, we will take up this minus 1 as the first one, then we will take this number between minus 1 and 0. How we will get it? Yes, take the mean, minus 1 plus 0 upon 2. Now we will take 0 itself, then between 0 and 1 we will get 0 plus 1 upon 2, next we can have 1. Then we have the answer to be minus 1, minus 1 by 2, 0, 1 by 2 and 1. So, these are the rational numbers greater than minus 2. Still you can have a different set of numbers. Next we have find 10 rational numbers between 3 by 5 and 3 by 4. Again the denominators are different. We will make them same. 3 by 5 and 3 by 4. Obviously their LCM will be 20. So, let us multiply this by 4 both in numerator and denominator. Here also we will multiply by 5 both in numerator and denominator. This gives us 4 3s are 12 upon 20 and here we are having 15 upon 20. Now, let us think of rational numbers lying between these two numbers. Once we got the denominators to be same, that is 20. Let us think. We will get 13 by 20 and 14 by 20, just 2 at this stage, but we need to find 10 rational numbers in between. So, obviously we need to multiply both these numbers by one more number. You can choose any one, and then these numbers will become big enough to give us 10 rational numbers in between. So, I am multiplying both the numbers by 4. You can take a number of your choice. 12 by 20 into 4 into 4. We will have to multiply both numerator and denominator. 15 by 20 into 4 into 4. This gives us 12 fours are 48 upon 80, and this gives us 15 fours are 60 upon 80. Now, we can easily write the rational numbers in between, 10 rational numbers. Let us write them here. Rational numbers in between. They will be, start from 49 by 80, then 50 by 80, 51 by 80, 52 by 80, 53 by 80, 54 upon 80, 55 upon 80, 56 upon 80, 57 upon 80 and 58 upon 80. So, these are the 10 rational numbers lying between 3 by 5 and 3 by 4, and still you have many more numbers to select from. Is it okay to you? Now, with this your exercise 1.2 and your chapter 1 rational numbers is complete. Now, it is up to you to revise the chapter, practice the questions, make your own questions and solve them. Then in our next class we will be starting chapter 2, linear equations in one variable. Till then, keep practicing. Goodbye.